Hey, what up, legends? How's it going? It's your boy Kiwi here. Today, we will not be doing a deck showcase. Instead, we have a little bit of time for some theory crafting. Team 5 has just revealed a bunch of new cards for the new set, Rastakan's Rumble. A, I'm super hyped about it. And B, there's some pretty cool combos to be made, and today we'll be talking about one of them, the Hero Power OTK Mage. That is an idea that was created by a godless minstrel on Hearthpwn. So if you're watching, thank you very much, good sir. That is a fantastic idea. Now, before we actually get into the setup for that OTK and explain which cards we're going to be playing, I'm doing a giveaway on this channel, giving away 2 full pre-purchases of the new set. If you guys would like to participate in that, have a chance at winning those card packs, it's pretty simple. All you've got to do is be subscribed to this channel. If you are not already, or you think you are, just double check. Click on that big red button. You'll be eligible for that giveaway. And then you let me know in the comments section what you think about the Hero Power OTK Mage, and well, I'll enter you in the draw for those, so good luck to everyone. The strategy for this deck is split up in 3 different phases. I'll explain them in detail and let you guys know how you can set up for the OTK. Basically, what you're looking to do is to deal above 30 damage with 1 Hero Power in Mage. It can be done in other classes, but now it can be done in Mage, and it will be absolutely fantastic and glorious. Step 1, survive, and also draw. So to survive, you have multiple things like a bajillion board clear spells, like Dragon's Fury, Blizzard, and Flame Strike, which any good big spell mage deck or control mage currently runs anyway, so that won't change too much. You'll also have meteors, I'm assuming. You also have armor gain with the Arcane Artificer, which is already being run in big spell mage anyway. Polymorph, mind control text, all of those cards that you'd usually run to make sure that you don't really die. And of course, you'll be running Jaina, which actually in this deck can be fantastic. The idea is to have the Spirit of the Dragonhawk out and then Hero Power with Jaina. You can get multiple water elementals in one turn, which is pretty sweet. Also, you can draw multiple cards if you have Pyromancer in play when you triple ping stuff. So, you know, overall, you'll be drawing a lot, you'll be surviving a lot. And I feel like there's a lot of potential for you to actually get into the late game. The setup stage of the deck is a little bit more complicated, and it's really going to be a few turns where you don't do much, and that is when you are super vulnerable. The problem here is that since you're trying to do, you know, extra damage with your hero powers, there's really 2 cards that help you do that. You've got the Daring Fire Heater, which adds 2. And of course, there's the Clockwork Automaton, which is what the combo is going to be reliant on. So since you're trying to double the damage with the automatons, you need to reduce their cost. So you're going to have both in hand. And what you're going to do is you're going to play 2 little galvanizers for 2 mana each, reduce the cost of your automatons by 2, and then you're going to brewmaster them in order for you to actually, you know, get 2 more discounts on those automatons. So they will both cost 1 each, right? At that point, if you manage to do that, you're pretty much guaranteed to win, because what's about to happen is absolutely ridiculous. Step 3, murder your opponent. You'll see. You play both Daring Fire Heaters on the same turn. That costs you 2 mana since they're 1 mana 1/1s. Your next hero power is going to do 4 extra damage for a total of 5, right? Then you play both Clockwork Automatons. So that way you actually have 2 times 2 times the 5 damage you'd be doing anyway, so that's 20. And well, to add the insult to injury, that usually is just gonna cost 4 plus the hero powers. That's 6. 6 mana, 20 damage. Not too bad. But the last part of the combo, you play a Molten Reflection, which costs 4, on top of the Clockwork Automaton to make a third one, which will make it so your hero power does 8 times its base damage. Usually only do 8 damage, but since you played those 2 Daring Fire Eaters, your hero power is going to slap your opponent for a good old 40 damage. I feel like a combo deck like that is going to be easiest in Mage because of the Daring Fire Heaters, which Hunters and Warlocks don't have, because we've seen combos like this before in those other classes, but since you can actually add extra damage with the Fire Eater, I feel it'll be a little bit easier in Mage. Plus, you've got a lot of survivability, which Hunter doesn't usually, and I feel like we can get into ridiculous situations with this. If you're playing against Druid or Warrior, don't worry about that. Just make multiple Ragnaroses. Yes, I did say multiple Ragnaroses. You're playing Jan'alai, of course. You can play three different Ragnaroses during your game with your little Brewmasters. That's probably going to be a little bit more effective against those taunty armory classes that Warrior and Druids are, of course. There's alternative versions that are going to be created. I know that the dude that created the deck, Godless Minstrel, actually wrote a guide and card changes that might be done. We don't know all the cards that are going to be in the set quite yet, so I definitely recommend checking this deck in a few weeks once the expansion's about to release. Overall, I feel like this is a great idea, and we will probably see many different versions of this. But we gotta credit Godless Minstrel where he is due, because this looks pretty darn sweet. I'm sure to be playing it once the expansion comes out, and I hope that you guys give it a try too. With that said, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you're as hyped as I am for the new expansion. Make sure to be subbed for more awesome deck creations / ideas about the new set. And well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.